let's do this again. I just had a really good little phrase over there, but it was on photo and I wasn't even videotaping. I hate that. Speaking of hate, that's what I wanted to talk about. All these emotionally charged people, videos and things out there saying, I hate blank, fill in the blank. Your person, your president, or your past president. Let me tell you something. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Obama. I don't hate Hillary. I don't hate Bernie. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any individual or people group, past or present. People should not be the object of that kind of emotional expression as hate. People are designed for community. We're designed to love people, care for people. Now that I do. I love people. I want to be with people. I want to help people. And as opposed to that hate word. I'll tell you what I do hate. I hate hate. Now you say, oh, that's really, whatever, missing the point there. No, I'm not missing the point. See, when you hate an individual, you're just focusing on the symptom, not the problem. If you hate person X or group X or race X or whatever you want to put in there, gender X or whatever expression in your mind is worthy of that level of negative emotion, when that becomes your focus, then what happens when that individual person, race is gone? Then what happens? Is life better? You think that through for a second. See, individuals, even that thief, the murderer, the individuals that perpetrate devastatingly horrible tragedy in other people's lives, eliminating those people don't solve the problem. What we have to look at is deeper. And the root problem is hate itself. And the seed of that and where that comes from, that's what I hate. I hate the disease. I don't hate the patient. I don't hate the diseased individual. I hate the disease. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, you're coming after me or mine or my family or my house, and I have to use deadly force to stop that. I will do that. I have to do that because I have to protect that which I love. But that doesn't mean I hate the individual. I feel sorry for that person that would feel so compelled that they have to perpetrate such negativity in order to continue their own existence with peace. I don't believe that. I believe that we have the ability and the capacity to love beyond our understanding, to care beyond our means, to reach beyond our arm's length, and to do whatever we can to help people. When we do that, we're adding value to this world that we live in, to the human condition. That's what I love, and that's power. And see, that's how you hate hate. That's how you defeat it. You don't defeat hate by killing the haters. You defeat hate by loving everybody, by caring for everybody, by going the extra mile, by not being afraid to reach out and speak to someone that doesn't look like you, act like you, your same age, same gender, same political beliefs or whatever. And here's the real challenge, of not making assumptions about those individuals and their personal integrity and their personal character and their personal capacity to give, to love, to add value to the bottom line of humanity just because they disagree with you. Oh my goodness. what a terrible proposition to make an assumption on the value of a human being because they don't agree with you. My goodness, I just am amazed sometimes on these online commenters. I've got some friends and relatives who don't necessarily agree with my religious convictions. So if I just am following a thread on one of these sites, it's so amazing to me how much vitriol and venom and assumptions are being thrown out. And I'm going to say on both sides of the equation, both sides of the party, the aisle, both sides of the left or the right, wherever it's at. Ignorance is still ignorance, man. Period. It doesn't matter what seat you're in. Doesn't matter which lever you pull on election day. Ignorance is still ignorance. Hate is still hate. And unless people begin to use their minds, this little gray matter piece of magnificently designed real estate. You want to talk about real estate? Right there, buddy. That's the real estate. If you want to make money off of real estate, begin to cultivate this little thing right here, right there. Oh my gosh, that's your future. That's your legacy. You start here. Forget about twoplex, fourplex, eightplex, I don't know, whatever this stuff is, man. We'll make millions. Yeah, you can and do, and people do. That's good. That's good stuff. You want to make money. But you want to make a difference, invest in this real estate right here. Do this. Grow, man. Grow. Allow the creator of the universe to experience what it would be like to see the creation, which is you, realize its potential. See, I believe that's the joy of the Lord. That's in my worldview, my cosmic worldview, if you will. I want to be the best me I can be for the glory of God. Not for some religious blah, blah, blah. Because I believe God is real, man. He's real. I believe it. He's crazy. This dude is off his rocker. I hate blah, 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 blah. See what I mean? Right there. All you commenters. Negatoids. I call you. I should draw a cartoon sometime. All the negatudes that are out there. Forget that stuff. I don't hate you because you disagree with me, and I don't pity you because you disagree with me or you think I'm a fool. I love you. I care about you and your family and your children. Why wouldn't I? You're my neighbor. We share a planet. Let's do the best we can to help each other. And stop making these ridiculous assumptions about each other. And stop trying to emotionally charge everybody. Oh, man. Okay, so, I don't know. I'm just going to take up some media time here. I was in little gritter football, man. This goes way back. 6th or 7th grade. I can't remember. I was a tackle. Second string tackle, by the way. For First National Bank in Erie, Pennsylvania. We were, at best, mediocre team in that little gritter football league. Sports Center, they were the champions. These were the guys sponsored by the Sports Center, which was a sports store there. So obviously they were the best team. Wonder how that happened. Anyway, I'll never forget the day we had our annual matchup with Sports Center. Right before our warm-ups, we're at the game, and the coaches are all excited, and they're all like, "Oh my gosh, you guys have to come and see this! Oh my gosh!" And he created this sense of urgency. And we run over, and there's the coach, and he has his trunk open, and in his trunk, this just cracked me up. Think about it. He has different pieces of Now, I want you to understand this took place in like the early 70s, okay? So there's a bunch of girls' underwear in there, little t-shirts, little undies, little whatever. And they have the names of all of our key players on some of these little dainty little things. And the coach is saying, do you see what Sports Center did? They came over and they're taunting you. They're calling you a bunch of little girls out here. And I remember watching these guys. See, I'm different. If you haven't picked that out yet, I'm just a little, I don't know, half a bubble off center. And these guys are all getting upset. And they're, oh my gosh, they did this. Oh, there's my name on these girls' underwear. Man, I'm so mad. Oh gosh, I'm so angry. And the coaches are like, yeah, get real mad. Oh, that's what, see, the coaches did that, right? Right? Those guys didn't know that. I'm standing there in my little naive, ignorant, half bubble off center self. And I'm thinking, coach, hey, listen, they just did that to get us mad so that we'll be off our game. Oh, I actually said that. The coach is like, yeah, Saltel. Oh, yeah, okay. Shut up and get over there and, whatever. Didn't want to mess up his plan. Not that anybody would listen to me anyway. I was a scrawny little second string tackle. But my question is, are you reacting the same way those guys did when they saw that ridiculously emotionally charged accusation? Assumptions that were made based on accusations that were made that were false. The coaches wanted to inflame their anger and inflame their desire and try to get them to perform at maybe a different level based on that. Sadly, I think there's a lot of that type of charlatan performance activity going on in the media. Words that people say are just intended to inflame, characterize, and sadly it's from a lot of our politicians. Stop it. Grow up. Stop using the word hate. Stop making wrong assumptions. Stop inflaming and using half facts to try to get people to get mad so they'll pull the lever that you want them to pull from whatever year election it is. Instead, why don't you take that energy and instead of rigging the back of the coach's truck, and take that energy and actually put it together, come across the aisle and say, hey, these are real problems. Let's do something about it. Let's use the technology that we have, the tremendous intellectual capacity that we have as a nation to do something different, something that's never been done before in the history of mankind. And that is put the future of mankind at the top of our priority. What about that? Isn't that crazy? What a ridiculous thought to think that we could actually think about the future in a positive way and want to make a difference, a real difference, not just something that's going to add dollars to my bank account difference, and that my only interest in the project is how much interest it's going to make me over time. What we need more of are people of all genders, races, people of every kind, every flavor, every nuance, working together for the good of mankind. That is what will make a difference. And that's what I'm all about. And that's what I wanted to share. So, yeah, coach. Hey, coach, man. They're just wanting to get us mad over here. Shut up, Sawtell. Oh, you guys over there commenting, no, this guy's an idiot. See, that's my point. Let's go make a difference today. Help somebody. Next time you find yourself wanting to make an assumption, oh, I hate that. Pull it back. Think about what they have to say. Really look at the facts. Is what I believe really the fact of the matter? Check it out. Won't hurt. Do your due diligence, man. Let's make a difference together for the glory of God. You have a great day. Bye now.